Good morning, my friends. I want to welcome all of my friends on Facebook and LinkedIn that are participating in this live broadcast. Today, obviously, being the last day of the month, if you're in network marketing, this is the chance to still enroll people into your business. Last night, we talked about the best way to do laser-focused searches on LinkedIn to connect with your ideal prospects. And I've already gotten some emails this morning from some people that took what I said to heart. And Rico, it's nice to see you. And it's we've got a good question here. This is the Labor Day weekend coming up, and I will probably be doing some live broadcasts because I've got a number of students that are very close to achieving significant rank advancement. And I've got, every time there's a new month, there are new things that all of you can do that will literally generate great conversations and phenomenal sales. So for those of you that are on my mailing list, keep your eye on the mail. High probability that we'll do our Saturday broadcast and even our Sunday broadcast. Like I said, I've got some students that are very, very close to achieving significant rank advancement. And when they do, I'm going to share their stories. Now, where to go? The greatest texting strategies that I've ever created, and we're talking about years ago, still work. Only now they work better. They work better. And it's almost like LinkedIn is making it easier for folks. Debbie, I probably will. So, changing your picture on Facebook is generating immediate responses that lead to conversations that lead to enrolling people in your business when you follow my scripts to learn more about the other person. Additionally, the happy birthday script, as well as the happy holiday script, are enabling people to start conversations with people they don't know, restart conversations with people that they do know. Now, many of LinkedIn's recent changes will help you generate nonstop leads that can turn immediately into new distributors or customers, no matter what you're selling. And when you apply my new prospecting strategies and texting tactics to daily activity, you'll make more sales in the next 4 months of the year than you did in the previous 8. Many of LinkedIn's changes will enable you to instantaneously position yourself as a person of influence, so the prospects, your perfect prospects for your business, will actually reach out to you to want to know more about what you do. So whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, a new student, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level, these new prospecting strategies and recruiting tactics will give you a number of unfair advantages over your competition for the rest of the year. Last night, we heard from a new student who is already addicted to the whole process. She couldn't believe how quickly things happen. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects for your business on LinkedIn and break enrollment records in your company over the next 4 months when you follow these few simple strategies. Now, one unfair advantage you have eliminates the uncertainty when it comes to identifying perfect prospects for your business. It's like having a crystal ball. Imagine knowing in advance who your perfect prospects are and how to easily attract them to you. There's no reason why you can't be talking to 10, 15, or 20 people every day that you know in advance need what you have, want what you have. The question is, are they somebody that you want to work with? Corporate layoffs, inflation, and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to join LinkedIn than ever before. 10 million professionals have joined LinkedIn in the last 30 days because they lost their jobs. They want to find new, better paying ones, or they want to find ways to generate additional income on a full-time or a part-time basis. LinkedIn has grown to 970 million professionals. Hundreds of large companies have recently laid off tens of thousands of employees and continue to do so. They are available to talk to you on LinkedIn right now, and 20% of them have worked in sales or human resources. Millions of working people are actively looking for a side hustle to make extra income from home. Now, many of my new recruiting tactics and texting scripts that we're going to be introducing in September will work the best in the last 4 months of the year. Your business will not slow down over the holidays. When used correctly, they'll enable you to dramatically increase the size of your network and experience a significant increase in sales before the end of the year. Now, many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn and Facebook have made my strategies, tactics, and scripts even more effective than ever before. Every time you make a connection, it's like planting a seed in the garden. Then we nourish the relationship, and when you follow my scripts, you'll be breaking enrollment records in your business. Some of the recent changes have made many portions of my training material obsolete. Every new connection is a seed planted in your garden of prospects. The more selective you are about who you talk to, and LinkedIn makes it easy, the more successful you're going to be. Your texts, posts, and daily activity will nourish the relationship without talking to them, and basically allow you to learn more about them. It only takes a few text messages with them, again, follow my scripts, to learn if they are a good prospect for your business. And if they are, remember, not everyone will turn out to be a serious prospect. The more selective you are about who you talk to about your business, the more successful you're going to be. Let me take a quick look here. Okay, so let me look in the chat window here and see what we've got. All right, so let's take a look. Marvin has sent me a question. And All right, so Marvin, it looks like you went into our first boot camp in October last year. And in June, you signed up for the 90-day boot camp challenge. That would be June, July, and August. Let me come over here. Okay, so Marvin, I understand that you're moving slow, which is okay. You move as fast as you want to go. Now, every boot camp that we do is different. So go back to last month's boot camp. Because everything that we cover, they're all different. Every boot camp has subtle differences. So you have the recordings to these. And so your question is, how do I access a website with quotes? And that's going to be in the second session of boot camp. We're going to give you links to websites. And we also talk about how to use LinkedIn without paying for it. So you could go back and you could look at August boot camp. Go back and look at the July boot camp. It's all there. It's all there. We have also launched a new 90-day game plan. And my suggestion is jump into that. All right? Because as you participate in all my boot camps, you're going to learn. You're going to continue to learn. They all change. But the information is there. You go back and you could update your profile as quickly, as fast as you want. The videos for the retreat should already be posted. But I would give it till Friday. We had some editing to do with David Moses's broadcast. And James, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. You know, the one thing I want to remind you is that time stands still on these social networks. Let me take a look and see who's here. So let me come over here. And let's look at an old student. Although you're not that old.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Rico, how are you?
I'm good. Recovering from a little back injury this morning, but doing well.
Glad to hear that. Back injury.
Yeah.
I got one of those. I think I threw my back out lifting something that I wasn't positioned correctly to lift a heavy object. And
I decided to move a big refrigerator, so I'm right there with you.
Okay, well, I actually, it's what I was trying to lift was not as heavy, but still, when you throw your back out, um, man, it's tough.
Yeah.
The good news, um, so there are clearly a couple of things that LinkedIn has changed that are going to make it easier for you to connect with people. And the beautiful thing is, do you have any idea how many people you're connected to right now?
I think it's 4 or 5,000, I think, Max, but I'd have to go back and check. I've been out for a little bit. So I need to get back active, and I really want to attend your next upcoming boot camps for sure.
Rico, let me show you something. I'm hesitant to show you this because I know what's going to happen. This is no hype. I'm serious. I'm going to, so you got 5,000 people that you're connected to. Have you changed your,
I'd have to go back and look at that number and see exactly how many I have, Max. So I really can't be sure, exactly how many, but it was quite a few,
Let me see. I want to try something here. Because I've been in your account.
Yes. You're welcome to go in.
So that's what, you haven't changed your password.
I hope not. I can't remember, to be honest.
Well, that's okay. So now I'm in your account.
Okay, good.
All right, now I'm going to shut this down. They're always trying to sell you something.
Yeah.
But let's go over to your network. So here you got 20 people, or almost 40 people that want to reach out to you. So let's go over here to your connections. $1,954 people that you're connected to. Now, out of these 1,900 people, let's see how many people are looking for an opportunity. You got 700. No, you got 183 people that are looking. Seeking 81. Whoa. Then we have searching. $25. And then open. $101. So that's a total of 390 people that you're connected to that could conceivably be a prospect.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're already connected to these people, right? So
right.
Let's come back over here and let's go to looking. So you have 391. So 20% of the people that you're connected to, and this is pretty much universal, But 20% of the people you're all connected to, if you've been looking to prospect, they're there. You could talk to them anytime. Now, let's take a look at Carolyn here. Let's go ahead and send her a message. So you started talking to her in January of 2019.
Yeah, it's been a while back.
I understand that. But the interesting thing is she's still looking. She's still looking. So while you're reaching out to connect with new people, you have 20% of the people you're connected to could very well restart a conversation. And again, the more selective you are about who you decide to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So here's Mara. Okay, so this was a message in January.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell what year. So if we bring up her profile, so you connected with her in January. So she's relatively recent. The bottom line is that there are new things that you're going to be able to do that will generate immediate responses. Now, let me come over here to your network. Now, what you don't have, okay, is a feature that, and primarily because you haven't been that active on here. Because the more active you are, LinkedIn's going to give you this feature.
Okay.
Okay. So let's come up here and let's look. The feature that we're talking about is celebrations. So here you have people that you're connected to that have just changed their jobs. You have people here that are celebrating an anniversary. And here you have people that are celebrating a birthday.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now it gets better. I swear to God, I think there's people in LinkedIn corporate that are attending these because maybe 5 or 6 months ago, when we were bringing these things up, obviously you have to look to see how long it's been that you've been connected. So you'd have to bring up their profile and then check to see how long you've been connected. And then one day we came over here and they put it here. So here you've been connected to this person for 6 years. Let's look and see. Oh, never talked to her.
Never talked to her.
Now, it doesn't mean you want to talk to her. So here's somebody that you connected with 7 years ago. So you reached out to her and got 2016. Now, the other thing that you have to be concerned about is how active are they? Because just because you're connected, just because it's their birthday, doesn't mean there's somebody that you want to talk to. And all of this plays a role. Now, because the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So we come over here and let's do a search for looking for opportunity. So there's 1.4 million people that are looking for an opportunity.
Incredible.
Go up here and look for opportunities. There's 2.2 million. And you could filter this down by location. There are half a dozen ways. Now, it's one of the things we talked about last night. Bed Bath & Beyond closed their stores. They went out of business. The last day for everybody to work was July the 31st. So we go over here to people. There's 57,000 people in Bed Bath & Beyond that are looking for work. Now, again, we don't necessarily want to talk to everybody. Let's go over here and look at people. That manage a store. It's got 8,500.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. So here's somebody in Michigan. She's got the open to work frame around her picture. Let's go down here. So she's worked for Bed Bath & Beyond for 13 years. She's out of a job. And we have scripts and we have strategies that will enable you all right. So let me pop out your account. Pop back into mine. So there's nothing to prevent you from talking to people, 10, 15, 20 people every day.
Okay.
All right. Now, let me come back over here. All right, so I'm going to fast forward this from the stuff we covered last night. Because again, LinkedIn has made some amazing changes. So now, in the past, we used to tell everybody, you want to see how active they are, check their posts. Well, now LinkedIn is enabling everybody. You're going to be able to see any comments they made. You're going to be able to see what people are doing besides the post, which is going to make it easier for you to pick out the best people.
Okay.
Now, changing your profile will generate outrageous results. Outrageous results. And when I was working with Michelle in Melaleuca, she nailed that. She also sold insurance. So in 1 month, she signed up 40 agents.
Wow.
Okay. So now you got 970 million professionals. And let me up. So for those of you that are not using LinkedIn, it's like trying to build your business on a rotary phone. Not using LinkedIn is like hunting for big game with a slingshot instead of a rifle with a telescopic sight. And not using LinkedIn is like trying to start a fire rubbing two sticks together instead of using a cigarette lighter. So I want to come down here and I want to share these with you because some of these are brand new. So the searching feature for LinkedIn has changed dramatically. And so look at these numbers. Looking for an opportunity, 8.8 million. Looking for opportunities, actually, over the summer, it was 1.8 million. We just did a search. We see it's now 2.2 million. So these numbers are constantly changing. So I want to get so these are all professions that you can be doing searches for. You can find the companies that are closing on the internet. Just do a search, businesses closing. And then you could locate people on LinkedIn that work for these stores. Again, every connection is like a seed planted. And the truth is, you can't fail. If you follow the scripts, you can't fail. We have a new project launch script with tactics that my coaching students have been using. Now we're going to release them to everybody in boot camp. So how would you feel if you knew in advance that the people you were talking to needed and wanted what you're selling? So you'd never be rejected when you told them about your business. That's how you're going to feel. How would you feel if you could close 80% of the people that you talk to? That's how you're going to feel. So let me so the birthday script, the happy birthday script, you're all familiar with it. Well, he wished somebody happy birthday 4 months ago, and it generated $12,000 in sales. The birthday script has taken on a whole new dimension. Andrew is going to quit network marketing. It's all your fault. I got 2 people in today, and one of my people brought in 3. I'm so busy helping so many people making great money, I was going to quit. She had tried everything. You helped me turn everything around. Her birthday, your system is a thing of beauty. I got 3 people in on my birthday. I had an associate move up a rank, so I got a bonus and got a double bonus on 2 packages I sold the same day. Ann Barante. First month I started working with her, she signed up 26 people in her Isogenics business. She gave a presentation at their event last month. No, a couple of weeks ago. So she hired me to be, she was my coach, okay? I mean, I was her coach. And they knocked out the year. I coached her back in 2014, okay? In 1 year, her business doubled. And now she's in the top 10 of Isogenics. Rhonda, $1 million earner. Signed up 3 people in the last month. I met him in a group, simply followed the scripts, brought him in 3 weeks ago. In his first 3 weeks, he's already brought in 2 people. I found that if I don't do this every day, I lose consistency and enrollments, but if I do, I make a sale every single day.
Wow.
Okay, and you're all head down the same road. So what I'm going to suggest is you have 2 options. One, and this is probably the least expensive way, is to put it in the chat. Participate in what we're calling our 90-day boot camp challenge. And what that's going to do for you is it'll put you in the September, October, November boot camps, give you access to our master scripts book. And if you're one of the first 10 people to register, you'll have access to our Saturday masterminds for coaching. For those of you that are in coaching, you have our twofer. And basically what that will do is that will put you in the September and October boot camps. And use the promo code REPEAT. And that'll give you a discount. So the bottom line, folks, is this. For those of you, and let me just take a look and see here. For those of you that are coaching students, you know the value of coaching. For those of you that can't afford coaching, then attending boot camp is the next form of coaching, because you jump on these daily sessions and you learn as you go. Now, Bill, I'm glad I saw you on my schedule, so I'm glad we're going to be working together this afternoon. And as for the rest of you, folks, there is nothing standing in your way. And James, thanks for reminding me, because when we're talking about the holiday strategy, you pull out the holiday strategy with the Labor Day weekend coming up this weekend. It's a great way to start conversations with people. All right. At the end of the day, LinkedIn has made some serious changes that will help you build your business faster. The birthday strategy, I had 200 people reach out to me, wish me a happy birthday. Started a conversation with most of them. I had 28 people looking at my business. Over the last few months, my business has exploded. I'm enrolling more people than ever, and the new people I'm working with are experiencing amazing success a few days after they start. You are all heading down this exact same road. So I look forward to Jazz, I'm just looking at this late. You can come back at 4 o'clock. I'd be happy to do it. What you want to do is get on here at the beginning and put this in right at the beginning, so I'll catch it. But in the meantime, I'll look at it at 4 o'clock. So until next time, if you're not talking to people on a daily basis, you could be. And if you're not enrolling 2 or 3 people a week in your business, you could be doing that too. So until next time, best of luck.